Say, Blueface, you run around here taking all them goddamn boxing lessons? Box that.
Blueface, as you guys know, has recently gotten out of prison, and he's been doing some live streams and, going here and there with everybody. But of course, we've honestly seen what's happened. He's basically been hanging out with Chrisean Rock again, okay? But it hasn't all been good. We've seen Chrisean Rock basically crash out and wish bad things on Blueface.
My life, I've been good. Me and my son been straight. And I'm thinking reconciling with his father was gonna be what's best. No, it's not. It's the opposite. He need to go back and stay in jail. Or.
But we've also seen this.
What's up with being there for the kids? Really? Y'all don't even know, bro. To be tired, bro. I could be really tired, bro. And I ain't blaming nobody, you feel me? I'm just saying I'm tired, bro. Really am. I genuinely love my son. I genuinely love him. And I hate, like, people keep trying to paint that image like I don't love him. I just wish, like he got the same love I give him from his father, his grandma, everybody. Like, got taken on the chin, like, that's what I get. You know what I'm saying? Like, I should have got married, bro. That's why, like, when you go against the word, bro, and really be there to just protect you, you know?
I mean, this is her, like, just being dusty. I mean, she already down bad. They've been setting up these little cameras, getting a DNA test because they don't believe that that little kid or little boy is actually Blueface. I don't know if the boy has a problem, he's mentally disabled or something like that. But regardless, it's down bad, right? And then we've seen Blueface basically get on social media and complain about how he's been treated by his baby mamas. Like, check this out. I got out thinking I had a girlfriend, Angela, locked in, but I guess nothing is ever really locked in. So now I'm back on the prowl for something serious. Both my BMs left me in prison, stranded for dead. If I wasn't out today, they still be messing off. I can't put what he said. They will never get the chance to do that again. Don't let them run you off, ladies. Basically, he's letting everybody know that he's back available, right? But check this out. I remember one day I ran out of store, obviously eating heavy to gain, so I had a $25 candy bag, which cost $50 in jail currency. So I called Jaden. I said, hey, can you send me $50 in cash out for me? She said, I can't. I need it for gas. I haven't spoken to her since, dead homies. So, I mean, Jaden is a baby mom, I guess, Angela's somebody else. But he said he left her with like $90,000, on the way to prison. So then he says this: Chrisean looked out for me more than Jaden, though, just to keep it all the way 100. That's why I halfway respect her. Got probably a good 7-8 months out of her. And I appreciate that. But Jaden effing off the first week. Okay. He also says this: I don't care about DMP activities. That's not holding it down. Holding it down is making sure your jigger incarcerated has the max. He can go to the store on his books. Once you put whatever you got going over there, that's officially when you become a, you know what, in my eyes. It literally costs $3 a month to go to the store. Gang, B can't do that just off the strength. You can't eat at my table no more. All right, so let's talk about this. And let me just say this with all love and respect, man. I know Blueface is definitely not a good rapper. I'm just gonna be real, but I like Blueface as a personality, man. He's from Cali. I think he's funny. Like I said, man, I don't think he's a bad guy. He just, misled. You know what I'm saying? He's a pookie. You know what I mean? Like he was like living in Arletta, right? So he not really like living in like schoolyard crip area and all that. I'm not saying that he not from there because look, Blueface, he's not no soft dude. He's a good athlete. He'll fight. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no punk. He definitely not no. But again, you supposed to be getting to the bag, bruh. And you out here shooting somebody outside a hotel in Las Vegas on camera. Like, why do you even have to do that? They already driving away. You could have killed somebody. So you just gonna shoot him for what? And this is what I'm talking about. You got the opportunity to do everything. I mean, you managed by Whack 100 at the time. Y'all got everything set up. Bruh, you're not, at this point, you're not a gangbanger, man. Like, the dudes gangbanging wanna do what you doing. They wanna be where you at. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? Bro, you gotta be serious, man. You know, and then you the one that put Chrisean Rock on. I mean, imagine that. You already got stuff popping. You sign her. And I'm gonna tell you guys something, bro. Y'all, as black men, you cannot be signing the chicks that you're gonna be clapping them up with. You just can't do it. It don't never work out right. Stop clapping their cheeks, okay? Please stop doing that. Don't do it. It's never gonna work out. If they work for you, work in your business, don't clap them. Not only do you clap somebody who's crazy, basically you let her ruin your life, all right? Y'all got a little reality show, and she become all the way down bad. But hold on, it gets worse. How do we know it gets worse? Well, your boy Charleston White got involved in this.
Say, Blueface, you run around here taking all them goddamn boxing lessons? Box that. Learn how to. This little gap teeth mouth retarded, mentally up, emotionally and sexually abused. Everybody know Chrisean done been by her uncle. She done been molested. She done got daddy problem. This a little girl. This a television show with. This done knocked a patch of hair out this in one episode. Y'all shame this. Man, listen, I'm just asking Blueface. Man, go to jail for whooping that. You in the jail, you shooting at a motherfucking crowd at a club. Them people ain't done nothing to you. But you got your on television. And ain't he a crip or something? Yeah. Is this what happened to celebrities? You better go get a white girl. You better go get a white or Mexican or one of them Kardashian kind of Armenian. But getting a broke woman like that?
Let me get to this point. Charleston getting on him. He's saying, why don't you get a non-black chick? Now, let me just talk about this. This is what I don't like. Now, don't get me wrong. Chrisean Rock is hella ghetto. She is hella hood, okay? She's hella hood. But he did say when he was down, who was there for him? It wasn't Jaden. It was Chrisean Rock. Chrisean Rock, I mean, she was out there getting clapped up, right? But he said that Chrisean Rock held him down for 7 to 8 months. This is the what I disagree with. I mean, I'm gonna tell you this. This is not to be offensive to black women, but out of all the communities, I have never seen dudes in prison held down by more women than black women. I almost want to say that black women are some of the most loyal women to dudes in jail. Like, you know what I mean? If you got a dude that's working every day, paying the bills, and you won't see a lot of sisters, you know, just celebrating this guy. But free my dude, he locked up, I gotta put something on his books, I'm a prison wife. You will see so much of that on TikTok. You know what I mean? A lot of sisters be holding dudes down in prison. That's like an honor to some of them. But he continues.
And they got a television show, y'all. Who done gave these television show so we can watch this abused? We watching get abused. Male domestic violence. Where's the outrage? If he was whooping her, blacking her eyes, splitting her heads open, they wouldn't have gave that boy no television show. So this is what I mean by some need they ass whoop and they took. My uncle taught me this. Can somebody tag Chrisean in her, that Blueface boy? Listen. Now listen to me, young folk, and I'm talking to that Blueface boy. Next time that hit you, boy, ball your mother up like this here. Swing that mother and hit that right on top of her head. Boom! It'll jam her neck. Won't leave no bruises. It'll jam her mother neck. Come back. I used to see Uncle Wayne hit that.
Let me just deal with this, you know, telling people about what they need to do and everything like that. I'm just here to tell y'all this. First of all, you're always wasting your time. A guy like Blueface is a pookie. The reason why Charleston roasted him, I don't know, but it's not like it's going to matter because somebody like Blueface is always going to be, you know, a low kind of quality guy with the kind of females he select. And he can have all the money in the world. He always going to get chicks like that all the time. And, you know, we got to understand that certain people is going to be falling off because that's what he likes. Blueface himself is a ratchet dude. He's not the kind of dude that wants a good female, a wife. I mean, look at, you know, he got his face all tatted up and all that. He wants the pookie stuff. He wants the chicks that got that. He wants that. Them the only kind of chicks he gonna be dealing with. So he gonna go through them things. I got a homeboy, man. One of my homeboys from Del Paso Heights, big dude. He'll knock you out in a minute, you know. He got like 2 or 3 knockout videos on World Star Hip Hop. Like in his prime, you know, he a little bit older now, but in his prime, nobody would want to see him. Like just straight up. Okay. Here's what happened. He was dealing with this chick. You know, she was doing all kind of stuff, putting like sugar in his tank, everything, hitting on him and all that stuff. And he had momentarily got with this other lady. Other lady was like nice, real cool. I was like, man, how you like the new girl? I was like, man, she's so perfect, bro. I don't ever have no drama, but man, you know, I don't even know what that's like. You know what I mean? So, okay, boom. So he don't know what that's like. What he end up doing? He end up going back to the chick with all the drama. That's what he know, right? So he end up going back with all that. So that's all they gonna do anyway. They're gonna go back to the drama, go back to the dustiness, and going back to the down badness. That's all they're going to do, no matter what you say. So Blueface, get ready. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Usher D Jackson back at it again with an episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you do. Share the bell. We're out.